Look at the clock. Hands tell time. Nearest 5 minutes.
Welcome back to the quiet reed measure marsh. Dawn is just breaking, and Wren the heron is out early. Over in the water floats a massive lily pad clock, and we need a system to read it to track the morning as it unfolds. Look at this clock, marked 1 to 12. The short reed points to the current hour. The long reed is the minute hand. To read it, count the edge marks by fives: 5, 10, 15. Finally, check the sky for AM or PM. When we follow this checklist, shorthand for the hour, counting fives for the minutes, then checking for AM or PM, we can name the time to the nearest 5 minutes. The sun is rising, and a new day is beginning in the marsh. Let's determine the exact time for this morning. Looking at the clock face, our first step is the shorthand. Because it is pointing just past the 7, the current hour is 7. Next, we look at the longhand. It is pointing directly at the 3, which means we need to count our minutes. Starting from the 12, we hop from mark to mark and count by fives: 5, 10, 15. For our third step, check the sky. The morning sun is out, so it is AM. Bringing the pieces together, the hour is 7, the minutes 15. The time is 7:15 AM. Counting by fives translates the longhand into a number. It is now later in the day. The sun is high overhead in the afternoon, prompting a new time check. The shorthand now sits exactly halfway between the 2 and the 3. Since it has not reached the 3 yet, the hour is still 2. The longhand is pointing straight down at the 6, indicating the minutes have traveled further around the circle. Starting at 12, we count by fives down the right side of the clock: 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Looking at the sky, we see it is afternoon, so the correct label is PM. The time is 2:30 p.m. Because the 6 is exactly halfway around the clock, 6 jumps of 5 measure 30 minutes, or half of an hour. The sky has gone dark and a moon is rising over the marsh. It is time for our final check. On the clock's ace, the shorthand is very close to the 9, but since it is still technically just before it, the hour remains 8. The longhand is pointing all the way across the clock at the 9. From the 12, we count by fives in a wide sweep: 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. Checking the sky, we see it is nighttime, so we use PM. The final time is 8:45 p.m. No matter how far the longhand travels, counting 9 jumps of 5 will reliably give us 45 minutes. We have successfully decoded 3 different points of the day as the sun gave way to the moon. The sequence stays the same. Find the hour with the shorthand, jump by fives for the minutes with the longhand, and check the sky for AM or PM. Try one more. If the shorthand is just past the 4 and the longhand is pointing at the 6, what time is it? And how do you count the minutes? This 3-step system gives you a reliable way to organize your own day, letting you know when it is time to start a task or when it is time to head home. Shorthand for the hour, count your fives, then AM or PM. I'll see you at the next hour.
Quarter past means 15. Half past means 30. Quarter to means 45.